I have some scrap wood. This is going to be super simple. My first set of 4 pieces are 8.5 inches long by 1.5 inches wide. My next set of 2 pieces are a little skinnier at 3/4 inch by 7.5 inches long. And then the last set is 8.5 inches long at the 3/4 inch width as well. I'm going to take my first 4 pieces that are all measured at the same length, and I'm going to glue them together horizontally, stacking them one on top of the other. I'm using hot glue to adhere it, but you can certainly use wood glue if you find that holds better. Then I'm going to take the skinnier pieces of wood, the ones that measure the 8.5 inches long, and I'm going to place one on the top and one on the bottom of the 4 center pieces. Then the last 2 pieces, I'm going to glue one on the left and one on the right. So basically the border wood is a little skinnier than the 4 center pieces. You can get creative and just find a block of wood if that's easier. I'm then going to paint the entire thing in Wise Owl Mandarina. I have a 2-inch piece of wood here that I cut, and I painted that in Wise Owl chocolate, and you're just going to set that aside to dry. I'm then going to take my brush while the mandarina is still wet, and I'm going to brush some chocolate on the border and a little on the center pieces as well. You can get these stamps right from the Dollar Tree. This one is the alphabet and some numbers. They're the larger size. And you want to keep this clear plastic sheet. When you peel up your letters, you're going to need to cut them into individual pieces. This stamp block is very helpful. You're going to place your letters down on the stamp block, and you're going to place everything down backwards, because then you're going to flip the stamp block so that's on the top and the stamps are on the bottom, and you're going to place in your ink pad and then go to your surface and press it down. Again, these stamps came right from the Dollar Tree, very easy to use, and I just stamped on to the center of the board we created different words to say, "Welcome to our patch." Now, of course, you could put anything that you want on the center. I'm then going to take the brown 2-inch piece of wood and glue it at the top for the stem of my pumpkin. I tied some raffia right at the top. I just made a knot, and then I trimmed the raffia just a little bit. I have this bow, and I glued it in the center so the raffia is peeking out behind the bow. To finish it off, I'm just going to use one of these pumpkins. I do have 2 here. I'm only using one of them, and I'm going to paint it in the Wise Owl Mandarina. I'm just going to give it a nice light coat. I'm going to paint the stem of the pumpkin in the Wise Owl chocolate, and then I went around the border of the pumpkin in a little bit of Snow Owl. I added raffia to the top of that and glued it down. I hope you enjoyed it. I think this came out adorable. Thank you so much for watching. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, mesh stencils, wood cutouts can all be found at chalkedupfancy.com. Have a great day.